I'm on a bus, on the track, and DTM cars are zooming by. This is mental. What on earth have I gotten myself into? I'm Anthony, and I travel the globe searching out the coolest automotive experiences to share with you. So help support the channel by liking this video and clicking that subscribe button so you do not miss out. This automotive experience at the Nürburgring had always been a dream of mine since watching the F1 cars go around here on TV when I was a kid. And here I am, experiencing a DTM event. And what an experience this was. We had pit lane walks, track safaris, paddock adventures. We even saw trucks racing on the straight in this stop and go competition. The whole place was crazy and the vibe was incredible. This place is next level. Let's get into it. We are here at the beautiful Mosel Valley just outside of Wycliffe. And we're here for the DTM this weekend. My first ever DTM event. We're just chucking everything in the car. And look at this. It's like farming sort of looking things. Absolutely beautiful. Anyway, we're off to the DTM at the Nürburgring. It's not the big Nürburgring, it's on the GP track. But over the weekend, we're gonna go explore both. So for those wondering, Mosel Valley is basically south of the Nürburgring. We're about 70 kilometers, which takes about 50 minutes to get there. All right, just parked the car here at Nürburgring. Had to get ourselves a parking pass. Weekend parking pass like this, €30. As you can see as well, we got a hire car this weekend. This Volkswagen cost €230 for 8 days. So I booked it well in advance, so I got a mad deal on it. Okay, so I have absolutely no idea where I'm going. This here is the museum. They got a M4 out here, a fan shop, and what's this? A takeaway shop with model cars? What's going on here? What a shop this is. Oh, look down here. Oh my. Okay, so we just did the fan ticket upgrade. It changes our ticket from a normal one to one of these ones. And that was an extra €15. Wow, walking from where I parked the car to where I am now, you already get a sense that you're in a very special place. There's literally cars driving around everywhere, and I'm not just talking any cars. I'm talking like this. Cars are stripped out, roll cages, seats in them and everything. Knowing the size of this place has me pretty intimidated about where to go. Because you know if you turn the wrong way, you might be on the walk for a while. Anyway, this looks like what we're looking for. It's all free practice today. And then there's qualifying for the Porsches at 5 tonight. And also too, one thing, Track Safari. We're doing that today. Well, we found our way to the entry. This should be easy. Quickest bag entry we've had all season, I reckon. Practically just walking on in. When you fucking see the cars up here. So, DTM cars. They're not like the DTM cars of the past, unfortunately. Nowadays, and for the past couple of seasons, they've been the GT3 categories. But the coolest thing about GT3 racing is that I think there's 6 or 8 different makes, and so you get so many different sounding cars. But there's the BMW, and then the Lambos. So let's cover now price of the tickets. I got basically the best grandstands that I could find here, and so that is called Tribute T4 Block K. For the 3 days, €109. Pretty cheap. Now, time to explore the fan zone here at the DTM. What is this meant to be? That looks like a full road race car and everything. Ooh, we found the merch for the weekend. Well, event merch. The things are pretty reasonably pricey. 30 euro for an event tee. 15 mark. 25. Between 25 and 30, 35 euros for the different sorts of hats. Ooh. Oh, Formula E cars. I forgot that cap. That's cool. Look at that sticker set. The socks are sick. Hybrid men's jacket. That one is for this weekend. 25 euros, pretty cheap for a shirt, isn't it? We've even got simulators in here. The simulators look pretty serious, don't they? Bit of DTM history here. And so you can see it was at this point here where they went from the DTM cars over to the GT3 cars. So 2021 was the first year. And you see the DTM cars, they look quite different. They had that wide body, real fat, a lot of aero. It's the first time I've actually ever seen a BWT product. Now I'm sure if you follow Motorsport too, you've probably seen the name everywhere. They're on like every Porsche Carrera Cup category. They've got at least like one race. They're on Alpine Formula One. And here they are finally showing us where they actually make their money. Locally mineralized water. Wow. Well, there you have it. There's a Supra hiding in here, and it's got GR New Zealand. How about that? Big NZ represent. Tell you what though, this thing is bloody cool, isn't it? Look at that vent on the roof too. Right, we've signed our name away. We're going to do one of these sims. Test it out, check out the track. Back in the area, there we go. Bit interesting to get used to. The brakes are always so touchy on some of these simulators. Have a look at this stuff here. So these here are bracelets made from used race tyres. Kind of cool, right? What's going on here? Giving out hats. Thank you. Got ourselves a hat. Bam bam. Oh, that's a David Coulthard race suit. What are these things here? I'm gonna have to translate this out. These are seeds that you plant that help the bees. Well, I might go and spread some around when I get back to my accommodation. We've got this area here, people could chill out. Here, that is the DTM trophy. Now that is quite a trophy, I must say. Ball pit for the kids. That's one way to keep them entertained at the track, send them in there. Well, if you ask me, it feels a bit like lunch. What we got in here, have a look at this. Now that is a cool way to cook your lunch. Time to get the old Google Translate out. Let's have a look, see what we got. We're just going to go to cheeseburger, no cheese. Cheeseburger, no cheese. Yeah. Cost of the hamburger, 11 euro. Thank you. There we go. Hamburger acquired. Let's go eat. It's a nice burger. Oh, the cars are coming back in. The Porsches were just out on track. They get to go right past us. Ah, Harry King's back in this one. Our first posters and collectibles of the weekend. So one of the wilder categories, support categories that they've got here is these things. We saw the minis last weekend, the British Touring Cars. This is the Next Gen Cup. And as you can see on the side, they are all electric. I'm pretty keen to see them on track actually, see how they go. And here's the garages for them here. Well, the pit garages here are massive. Look at the size of this in here. It's almost like a double level. And then we have some of the DTM garages down here. Schubert Motorsport, look at that photo. Ooh, and they got merch here. Their trucks look sick. I think the coolest truck award has to go to this one. A very, very good looking truck. But that team, SSR, don't they have just a beautiful setup? And they got their like compound here too. Zoom. Have a suss of this. Get your car rental on. Well, the rental car that'd be. Don't know if my luggage would fit though. Alright, back in the line again, ready to get some more posters and autographs. Maro Engel, some of you may know from Supercars back in the day. Thank you very much, man. Cheers. There we go. Boom. Some all done. Okay, now that's done. We can continue our walk to the end of the pit lane because I think that's all of the autograph sessions down this end for today. Just have a look at those garages though. They are huge. Some Lambos, Grassa Racing Lambos. I love how they've full made up parking for the scooters. Safe to say the paddock here is pretty impressive. It's a nice spot down here. And check this, over there, that is a hotel. You can stay in there. Imagine watching a 24-hour race from that spot. There's a petrol station on site. Full Red Bull lounge. And there's a sneaky little spot. Alright, delivering hats out. In the heat, you need a hat. Definitely feels like a lot of stuff is not going to be open until tomorrow. I mean, even down here, some of these food places, not even in existence. Very random. So the final corner. The final corners. There's the hairpin. I've played this game many a time. Alright, first look of the EV Minis. Sound like bloody planes taking off going down here. Well, if that's not the most unique, unusual sounding thing, I don't know what is. Definitely a little bit different than the well, they're similar to Formula E, I guess. Formula E just have that dramatic look about them. Made our way onto the bus. You probably are wondering why a bus. Well, this is probably going to be the strangest experience I think I've had at the racetrack. We're going out on the bus for a track safari. Basically going to see the cars going around past us.
Dass man sich mit dem Auto hier links wirklich in den Curb einhängt, so ein bisschen über diese geriffenen Steine drüber fährt, was auch immer gerade ist, mit Eis oder so. Genau, absolutes Risiko. Dann hilft mir natürlich wieder, weil ich einen deutlich größeren Radius habe, in der ich die Kurve anfahre. Die meisten fahren es, weil es einfach schneller ist. Und ja, favorisiert. Wir sehen nur einfach dazu, dass natürlich der Griff so viel schneller als der andere, die fahren noch im gleichen Team oder generell natürlich verschleißtechnisch fürs Auto, ja, einfach extrem Belastung. So, Straßenauto, wir stehen irgendwo am Parkplatz, jetzt haben wir da.
Oh, wow, there we have it. Track Safari at the DTM. Not something I ever thought I would do. Go on a bus around the racetrack while the cars are out there. Definitely a unique way to see the track. Worth €100? I mean, that's pricey, let's be honest, for 2 laps. However, where do you get that kind of experience? You know what I mean, that's a once in a lifetime thing, going around the Nürburgring short circuit. Qualifying now for the Porsches and then qualifying for the prototypes. Man, on-track action here till 6:30, 6:50 tonight. How good.
Jetzt haben wir 2 Renntage vor uns. Wir haben gehört, der Vorverkauf ist extrem gut.
Day 2 at DTM, and I tell you what, the crowd's turned up today. We've had to park further down the road, and there's people absolutely everywhere. People even handing out free Red Bulls. Do you have sugar free?
Yes.
Cheers.
Nice day.
You too. There we go. The drive in, a little bit more traffic today, and a hell of a lot more people. Ring Boulevard. Let's go and explore. I'm going to assume a lot of these pop-up things down here, only here on the weekend because of the race. So behind us here we've got the winner of the Nürburgring 24-hour for this year. So we've got some pretty cool cars, the RS3X, the RS7X and the RS e-tron. And then we've got this thing, which is the XGT. And then we got some F1 merch, kind of our usual sort of stuff in here. Some of the old DTM cars. These places must always buy a lot of the old gear and on-sell it. Oh, we got the DTM merch again. Ooh, look at these ones. And so there's an example of the old DTM cars, the CLK DTM. Beautiful beast, isn't it? Look at all of these. I'll tell you what, Germany can be added to the list of Japan who absolutely love the models. I'll tell you what, so good to see though. Now, if there's one place that is random to find in here, it is this. Nürburgring tattoo. There you go. What the hell? Show some of the art. Oh, look at that one. That's cool. This is a Maybach shot. Let's have a look. So, a S680 V12. What a beast. Whoa, look at the size of this. You could literally jump in here and sleep. Tell you what, she's a big car. It's lucky we're here for a couple more days after the event too. I might include some of that. On Monday, we're going to go and do all the tourist stuff in here. Go to the museum, do a lap around the track. Absolutely pumping in here today. Is this like a free pair of sunnies we get here? I think it might be. I think I'll grab one of these. There we go. Snagger Elic. How about that? Looks like they've turned one of the garages into like pit stop challenge. And then we've also got all this data and telemetry stuff up there. That is a really cool idea to have this particular area and viewing straight into the sides of those two teams. So sick. Right, before the pit walk, I think we're going to get the same food we had yesterday. Quick burger, let's go. Wham bam, time to smash this and then line up for the pit walk. Sus the queue. Literally still going. Here we are. Wow, we're far out. Look how many people are deep here at the Beamers. Insane. Sheldon van der Linde's car. Oh, might try and get the. Thank you, man. There we go. Hat, signs. So you know what I got on here? I have mad Super GT pit walk vibes on here. Definitely mad Super GT vibes. Well, there we go. Time to head to our grandstand seats for the first time. Like that. That was cool. And now I got a damn poster with me. Oh, I don't know how this is going to go. Weather doesn't look too great. Oh no, the rain is starting almost at our entry gate. So you kind of got to go out and kind of back in again. It's a bit strange. And for the first time, they actually scanned my ticket. Blocks A to B, C to O. Let's go. All right, race time. Let's go. It's a bit challenging to know who's where. Commentaries are TV's a bit far away. But such this. Look at the weather, look at the clouds, or the fog, or whatever it is. Winning too. I'll tell you what, all the motorsport category, a Red Bull car's in it and it doesn't win. They pick the right teams to sponsor, don't they? Anyway, the fog and the rain is here. You can see the rain out over there. The rain jacket's on. I'm going to put the poncho on. I have to put the hat away so we can protect the signature. Time to continue our walk. It's a very wet paddock now. The rain just keeps going. Interestingly enough though, DTM had their race in the middle of the day and it's done now. And so a lot of people have actually just left. I mean, the weather's made people leave too, but there's still the GT4s, the Porsches and everything to go. A bit random, but yeah. We've gone to seek drier grounds. And we went to get a program because we were told that they have a program in the information centre, to which of course we got to the information centre and there's no programs. They didn't even know what I was talking about. Typical. We've had that a lot this year. People have no idea what's going on anywhere, but all they had was this and we kind of already have that. Whatever. So we're up here now watching the GT4s. No rain, it's nice, and we've moved to a different spot. Have a go at this. Sun's full out now. And we've got the minis, those electric minis coming back out again, the planes. Time for the last race of the day, the prototypes. finish off today, well, I'll get myself a beer. Look at the cup that it comes in too. Cool, right? For this beer, it's quite small, €4. Not bad. And you got to put a €2 deposit for the cup. So basically, you kind of buy the cup for €2 if you want to keep it. That's what I'll do. Never seen anything like this before. They've got the transporters from all the DTM cars going around the track here. How very random. So what I need to know too is where we sit, grandstand 4A. This here is grandstand 4. Two different grandstands, not the same one. Alright, here we go. I actually think these trucks are about to drag race down the main straight. That's what I think. I'm not sure though. Oh, hold up, they've got to stop. But they've got to stop in this, like, square. So I've worked it out now. They've got to hit the first one over, but they don't want to hit the other two. Oh, look at this bloke! Oh, he set the flying. Rain, rain, rain. That should be a bit of fun. They've full got the Greek girls out there about to do podiums and everything. So sick. There we go. Saturday at the DTM. About to step outside. Looks like it's about to rain. Well, it is raining. So, time to hustle. See you tomorrow, Sunday. Pretty damn foggy this morning. Can't hardly see anywhere. I mean, trees down there, you can't even see them. This should be fun. The first mission of today is we've booked some Paddock tour. It's supposed to start in approximately like 1 or 2 minutes. But there are no signs anywhere as to where this is, and I couldn't find anything online, so I think we may not be making this. Bit disappointing. It was €20 for this Paddock tour, and it's supposed to be behind the scenes. It's definitely behind the scenes. It's that behind the scenes, I can't even find it. On the journey though, check out the transporter of this Porsche Carrera Cup. Maybe to the map. Doesn't look like it, does it? Well, that's going to be a little bit disappointing. Anyway, there's some nice cars to look at. So unfortunately the website just kind of tells us that it's there, but that it's sold out, and doesn't really give you information about what it is, but not actually where to go. So I think this tour is probably going to be in German too. So I guess if you're a foreigner doing this and you can't speak German, and based off my experience of not being able to find it, it's probably not worth doing. It's also very hard to find people who actually work for, like, the organisation. You know, well, time to go explore the support categories, I guess. Listen, this is a sick area. We're seeing a lot of the GT4 cars, some of the Porsches, that's some of the Carrera Cup cars here, the tyres. Lucky for us, Subway. It's just outside the track. Time for some lunch. Aha, what do we have here? It's the Nürburgring fox. Ooh, the people you find in the Boulevard. You find the magical foxes. Now, time to chill out in the grandstand for a little bit before we head to the Sunday pit walk. Like yesterday's one, a target this time. Get some good shots of those 3 BMWs. That is going to be today's mission. In the line for the pit walk, ready to the mission. Absolute feeding frenzy up in here. Absolute carnage in there. Far out. Jeez, no water here. Bloody free for all, everyone everywhere. Now they're trying to tell everyone to go down that way. What is this? No order with the queues either, just absolute free for all. Anyway, we accomplished our target. Luckily we were at the front of the queue to get in here. It still took bloody ages. The drivers didn't even come out straight away, which is, I mean, whatever. But if this is the signing, it's a little bit of a G up to keep people waiting. But, oh, well, the doors go down. That's one way to tell people it's time to go from one signing session to another. The GT4 guys. Hello, thank you. Got here again. The last one. I think we got too much bloody stuff from here. Look at all this. I think that's it for signing sessions for today. The DTM race is literally 10 minutes to start. So we've got to hustle. So they've definitely got them in a different spot. Not quite sure what's going on there, if they're starting them there or not, but who knows. Anyway, mad view nonetheless. Win-win-win. That's what we like to see. To round off the weekend now, I think we'll grandstand hop and watch the GT4s. See if the Supra can get a win. That Supra is the 2 Kiwis driving it. So representing that part of the world. Well, by the time we got to another spot, racing had finished. Oh well, here's what it is. DTM though. What an interesting experience. The first time I've been to an event like that, and it's basically a GT car event these days. It was pretty fun. The Nürburgring circuit is pretty cool. You can see that overall, it's a fairly affordable event to go to, and I can see why people probably go to many DTM races over the season. It's definitely on the more affordable side for grandstand seating, and just the fact that you can bring in food. There was no bag checks, nothing. So that made the experience pretty decent. It would have been nice to walk around to different parts of the track, but I don't know whether I just couldn't find them or how that all worked. It was a bit weird because you went in the track and out the track a lot, even though you thought you were always in the track. So it's a little bit confusing, but nonetheless, it was cool. Cool to see BMW win. Well, that's it for me. I'm going to go and relax. Next week, we are in Amsterdam for the Dutch Grand Prix with the Sea of Orange fans, and I'll be one of them, but not for their person. Anyway, thanks for tuning in. See you on the next automotive experience.